Yeah, hello, welcome. Let's continue. So we already have our first table, the customers table, and you remember we created this link table using a script. So I want to use it to show you some things. If you want to delete a table, how do you do that? So you click on the table you want to delete, right click and click on delete or drop. Can you see it? Delete slash drop. That's the same way you delete a database. So I'm gonna drop this table. You see, I'm now having only one table, customers. So I'm going to try to use scripts to create the next table that we have. So to do that in a very simple way, I just get back to these remember these the code I used in creating the link. So I'm going to just right click, I'm going to select, then I get back to my PG admin. So here in the customers, I right click on it, I go to script and I click on create. So when I click there, it's going to show me the script using creating the customers. So I'm going to simply say Control Alt and Control V, the new script that I copied, Control A and Control V. So you can see this is the script I copied. But I want this table, I don't want to create link, I want to create this exact one that we have here, this products table. So I'm going to be introducing product ID as as the primary key. Then I'm going to be putting price, type and manufacturer. So the name of the table is products. So I simply get back to my PG admin. The name of the table is what? Products. So to name the table, this is the table name. Take note, products, capital letter starting. Then the ID is going to be I'm going to be using, instead of ID, I will use product ID, like this, product ID. Check out the camel casing that I'm using. Okay, sorry. So I have product ID. I'm leaving it as serial and primary key. Then the next thing I'm going to be having after the product ID is what? You remember, I'll check here to see the fields that I'm giving in my ERD, my entity relation diagram. So I have price, type and manufacturer. So the first thing there is price, then type and manufacturer. So I'm going to have price, then I'm going to have next one is what? Type, and the next one is what? Place of description, there is what? Manufacturer. So those are the things we have. This last one is not there, so I'm gonna just delete it. Then a manufacturer is varchar, type is supposed to be varchar as well. Not no means that there must be values in them. Primary key is for this first one. Price is supposed to be integer and not this. So I'm going to simply write this to, I'll just pick 20. Then in place of varchar, I'm going to write integer. So I'm having integer. So this creates what I want. So this creates this very product table that we have. So what I'm supposed to do now is to run the script. This is where you run the script if you're using script. Okay, you can see there is there's an error. So let me check. Price integer 20, not no. Okay. Okay, let me change this to capital letter and locate where my problem is from. So I have integer. Okay, before I do that, let me try and locate what integer values are represented with. Okay, so you can see this is the study material that I'm using for this. So you can simply get to data types, data types. Okay, this serial integer. Okay, so this is how it is represented. Integer data type, that's what I want to introduce. Okay, and you can also use numeric actually. So I think I can use integer, and I can also use numeric instead of integer. So you can see integer is in capital letters. So I believe that what I have here is okay. Okay, integer doesn't have a number. If you want the one that has number, then it has to be numeric. So I believe that's where the error is coming from. So if I run this again, you see query run successfully. So now I should have another table. So if I click on this table and click on refresh, I should have the list of my tables to include products. You can see products. So products is here now. Okay, there's even a mistake here. So I didn't write the products very well, but you can see that it is here now. So I can actually view and edit. So use view and edit to check it out. Okay, so you have product ID, price, type, and manufacturer. So you can see, so that's how you can quickly create a table using a script. Thank you.